Born into an oil jobber family, Lee Watkins Boles has been selling gasoline her whole life. In high school, Lee worked with her dad, Albert Watkins, when he was with Alabama Oil Company, and later joined him when he started his own company. Most of the family vacations were to the Alabama-Mississippi Oil Jobber Conventions in Daytona Beach and Biloxi with cousins Jay and Sarah Spencer. So many fun times and so many memories. A 1977 graduate of Athens High School, Lee went on to the University of Alabama, where she majored in general management. After working stints in banking and public accounting, she joined Watkins Oil Company in 1986 and worked with her father until he passed away in 2005. She considers working with her dad a blessing that gave her a deep appreciation for the opportunity to see her father in a different light, as a businessman who cared deeply for his customers and who was committed to doing the right thing. In 1988, Lee married Duffy Boles, a former Alabama football player who shared her passion for all things crimson. They had 3 children, Rainer, Catherine, and Merrill, who learned at early ages to enjoy the Oilmen's Association conventions at the beach and especially at the Grove Park Inn. While raising a family and running her business, Lee became the first woman elected to the AOA Board of Directors, serving during very active years. She was instrumental in the rebranding of the organization to the Petroleum and Convenience Marketers of Alabama, and in 2001, she was elected the association's president. The gasoline business has always been such a man's world. Store owners, jobbers, and vendors were all male, but eventually that began to change and totally changed during her work years. Lee's favorite memory occurred while attending a meeting in Montgomery early in the ADEM process of their beginning with their tank regulatory involvement. Never one to refrain from discussing her thoughts, Lee was an active participant. Following the meeting, she was in an elevator with an older gentleman who looked at her and said in a surprised voice, "You really know what you're talking about." Lee served on the University of Alabama Executive Committee from 2012 to 2014 and as the University of Alabama National Alumni President from 2015 through 2016. She's an active member of the First Christian Church in Huntsville and served on the board of the Land Trust of North Alabama. Lee enjoys spending lots of time with her family and especially her 3 precious granddaughters. Though mostly retired now, she will always look at gasoline prices and compare and give directions by which gas station is on what corner. Relationships with customers, suppliers, and dealers were a huge part of the enjoyment of the business, and through brand changes, store upgrades, and trucking issues, friendships were the highlight of the journey. She's thankful for a business and a family that was supportive, and she's blessed to have made so many friends through the association over the years. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Ms. Lee Boles.